Hey guys, so today Apple has officially announced the first set of features coming to iPhone and Apple products later this year. Today we are going to take a look at the first accessibility features officially announced by Apple coming to Apple products later this year with iOS 19, iPadOS 19, watchOS 12, visionOS 3.0, and macOS 16. So these are going to be accessibility features in celebration of Global Accessibility Awareness Day, which is something that Apple celebrates every single year. So without further ado, let's take a look at some of the latest new features, accessibility features coming to iPhone and Apple devices later this year with their next update. So the first feature you're looking at here, this one's called Reader. This is a system-wide new reading mode that allows you to easily read for users with a wide range of disabilities such as dyslexia or low vision, and it can be launched from any app, and it is also built into the Magnifier app, and users can interact with text in the real world such as books or perhaps a dining menu or perhaps a sign or a board. You can point the camera of your iPhone. Again, it is also built into Magnifier, and the Magnifier application is also coming to the Mac, so this new feature will also be coming to the Mac as well alongside iPadOS 19. So iOS 19, iPadOS 19, and macOS 16 will get a new system-wide reading mode called Reader, which is super cool, super useful for those with a low vision. Now, Apple also announced that the App Store will be adding accessibility nutrition labels. So this new accessibility nutrition label that you see here, this will highlight accessibility features within apps and games, allowing users to learn rather the app will allow accessibility to them before they even download it. So you'll be able to see what accessibility features will be available for a certain application. Of course, this includes iPadOS 19, watchOS. Of course, this also includes visionOS and macOS 16 as well. Now, today Apple officially announced live caption will be coming to watchOS with watchOS 12 and iOS 19. So if you're deaf or hard of hearing, live listening controls come to Apple Watch with a set of new features including the real-time live caption. So this is currently available on iPhone, right? So you have the live caption bubble here, and you can go ahead and activate it on your iPhone by just selecting here on the menu, and you see there that it live captions everything that I say. So this is now coming to the Apple Watch with watchOS 12 and iOS 19. So yeah, live captions for Apple Watch officially unveiled and officially announced by Apple. So obviously you're going to need an iPhone for this to work on your Apple Watch, but it's nice to see that the live captions will be coming to the Apple Watch. Now, last year with iOS 18, Apple introduced eye tracking, and this year they will be introducing head tracking. Now, this will be available for iPhones and iPads, and this will allow you to control your devices using head movements. Obviously, it will detect things like raising your eyebrows, opening your mouth, smiling, sticking your tongue out, and even more options available within iOS 19. So again, head tracking will be coming to the iPhone, very similar to eye tracking from last year. Looking forward to this one. Also a very useful accessibility feature that will be coming later this year. Now, sound recognition will also be getting an update this year with iOS 19. Now, last year with iOS 18, sound recognition added options like alarms. We also have animals, we have home appliances, and even people. Now, under people, Apple is now set to be adding one additional option to sound recognition, which is name recognition. So if you're hard of hearing and someone is calling your name, you'll be able to know because your iPhone can notify you that someone is actually calling you, as Apple will be adding that name recognition under the sound recognition options within iOS 19. I think this is a nice addition to sound recognition. Now, personal voice is set to get a huge update this year with iOS 19. Apple says thanks to machine learning and AI, this feature will get a lot faster and it will sound more natural. So this feature was first introduced last year with iOS 18, and it allows you to capture your voice and replicate your voice using your iPhone in case you're ever at risk of losing your voice. Now, obviously, my voice is super important to me as I use it to make videos every single day. Thankfully, I'm not at risk right now, but if I ever was, this could be a game changer feature for me, for example. So making your voice out of AI and machine learning on your iPhone will become a lot faster. Only 10 phrases will be required with iOS 19, and it will also include the language Spanish. So it now will support Spanish and English with iOS 19. It will be a lot faster thanks to machine learning and AI, and you will sound a lot more natural, I guess, more human-like when you capture your voice and use the personal voice feature on iPhone. Now, there's other options and features and updates coming to accessibility features that are currently available right now. So if you want to get into the nitty-gritty of things, again, I'll link in the description down below Apple's official post. These are some of the ones that interest me the most that come in this year to Apple devices. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you guys found it helpful, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.